Hi and welcome to Everyday Vlogging with Rich Bassini. Today's December 30th, 2018. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. I hope you like the content and you come back for more. Today I want to talk about making life a little easier when it comes to selling books, comic books on eBay, and what I use. And I just want to share that information with you guys. I hope it's helpful and I hope you like it. It's coming up. Stick around. Thanks. Okay, guys, this is what I talk about right here. This is what's in question today. We're going to talk about the barcode reader I picked up here, and I'm going to show you where you can get them on eBay. They have different models now since the time I bought mine, but this thing really makes life a lot easier when it comes to selling books on eBay, whatever. If you have to look them up, it makes it a whole lot easier. Instead of typing in the UPC codes, it makes it a lot easier, And of course, I got this book here. We're going to use this as a test dummy here, so to speak. Okay, and you can see the title there, eBay Millionaire, right? Titanium Power Seller Secrets for Building an Online Business. Amy Joyner. Okay, and I just want to say these are the books. Well, actually, I put the two comic books on it. Just this one here. This one here is the Bell and Howell Movie Guide, and it's not bad. It's copyrighted since 1955, so it is old. I mean, it has wear on it. But I put this up along with these two here, the Dark Knight and the Conan the Barbarian magazine here. It's what they call it, the Marvel, a Marvel Super Special magazine. So I'm putting these up here. These are already up on eBay. And I'm going to show you some more comics I had in storage area. I don't know if I'm going to put them all up, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, like in regards to this book here, though, getting back to this Bell and Howell Movie Guide, it's an old book. It's got wear on it. Definitely got wear on it. You can see it. And believe it or not, these old books, these old manuals and user guides, they sell. This one here is not too bad a condition. It's like I said, the pages are still legible on here. You can still read them. They're good. You can still see that. Well, I don't know if you can see with the glare. I'm sorry, guys, but it's pretty good. And people will buy these here. Especially if you're a collector of old cameras, vintage cameras like this. Apparently, this is for an old camera. You can see it there on the cover here. But people will buy this here. It's and they call it the Modern Camera Guide series. But I got that, like I said, and I got the Dark Knight. And this one here, this eBay book is not for sale though. This I'm holding on to, I don't know, as a keepsake. But the Dark Knight though, I don't know. And if you're gonna sell comics, folks, I'll be honest with you, do your research. Don't go crazy with them because a lot of people tell you there's a lot of money in comics. Yeah, probably the rare ones there are. Probably the rare comics there are. There's probably money involved in it. But I don't know. I don't know how these guys sell. Actually. I put them both, I think, for $7.99 each, with $3.99 shipping. Okay, so with best offer. So I don't know, but don't go crazy with them, with comics and like that. Unless you have rare ones hanging around the house, I wouldn't sit there and worry about them too much. But moving right along, I picked these things up here. I had these in the storage area for quite some time, and I decided to pull them out and bring them in here. And test, just check them out and see what's out there. Kind of like I want to test the water, so to speak, and see what may sell on eBay and what may not. I got to do my research on these here. There may be a diamond in the rough in some of these comics here. I heard with other people that do sell comics, there's not really a big market for them. However, there are. That's like a gray area with that because and some of the people that have been selling catalogs. Sorry, I'm talking about catalogs. Comics. I went on one site yesterday because I was starting to do my preliminary research, and there was a guy there that sells strictly comics, and he had those comics for quite, he had them for good prices, and I was looking at his sold listings. Some were going for hundreds of dollars. Now, I'm not saying that's what I'm going to have here. I don't know. But I got to do my research. Like I said again, I got to see what the market value is for these things. If it's even worth my time putting up, because what other people may have, they may have a rare particular comic that may be something that's in demand as opposed to what I have here. You know, it's just like that time I was telling you guys about the story about the Beauty and the Beast VHS tape. It came out with 1992. There was a guy selling a brand new one on eBay, and how I found out about it was through Griff on eBay Radio. He was talking about it, and supposedly, it had sold for $30,000. Now, you know, like my old saying is, believe what you see and only half of what you hear. I don't know if that actually sold for that, but he claimed that they had a sold listing. That's what it sold for. Whether the deal actually went through or not, that's another story. But that, if you guys ever inquired about that or were curious about it, it was the for Beauty and the Beast, and you could just look it up, I guess, on eBay. Supposedly one that sold for $30,000. It was back in 1992. I think it was the Black Diamond series too, because they made the Black Diamond series issue back then. But again, I don't know. You know, I don't know if that deal ever went through or not. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But as far as like with the comics I got here, I don't know. I might sift through quite a few of them, do my research on eBay, see what's out there, who's buying what. Is it even worth it to me to put it up? Because I've seen some comics going for 99 cents, some are going for $1. I don't think there's like a great big markup in them, you know. So again, that's what's kind of like turning me a little off to it. But there may be people out there that may beg to differ, say, well, you know, if you get to come across the right ones, you know, you probably could make a decent buck out. But this one guy that sells comics, and he's got thousands of up there, and I was looking at his listings, I was like taken back. He had, I think he had over 20-something thousand or something like that, I think. And I looked at his sold listings. He had 4,000 plus sold listings, and they were all comics. Different prices. $200, $300, $50, $40, $10, $15. Anyway, this guy, I don't know which company it was, which comic company it was. He's on eBay, I don't doubt. You know, what it was in total value, what he does, and, you know, but all I know is that guy made some cash. I mean, you know, that guy made cash, but, you know, there are probably comics within this little, you know, lot here that may be worth money. I'm not saying it's going to be as much as what he was selling, but maybe it may be. You never know, you know. I don't know. I'm going to keep you guys posted on it. I'll let you know what I do in the end results, because it is a lot of work. It does take a lot of research to, you know, to look up certain ones out. I'm not saying to look up every single one, but there are hundreds of multiple comics in here. I mean, and I mean hundreds. I mean, maybe there may be quadruples and 300s or 400s in there. I don't know. But I don't know if I'm going to go verbatim and look at, I might just pick the ones that I feel, we'll see, like, I'll do research on eBay and see which ones stand out as far as, like, you know, what people are looking for. There's a whole bunch of Superman ones. I got Batman, stuff like that. But again, I got to do my research. So we'll see where that goes. And I will keep you guys, you know, posted on what's happening, what I'm going to do with this lot. If I'm going to donate it, if I'm going to sell it as, you know, to a comic dealer, maybe a comic dealer will buy the whole lot off of me and get rid of it that way. Because I'll be honest with you, folks, as much as I would like to, you know, list a lot, I mean, a majority of this stuff, it is a lot there. It doesn't look like it, but there's a total of 6 plastic bins. 3 are in that little shelves there, and then there's 2 in the back that have comics stacked on them, and then 1 in the front over here that's got comics stacked on them. So, you know, stacked up on them. So it's a lot of comics. It is. If I had to take a guesstimation, I would say it's probably close to 1,000 here. I would think close to. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong, but because there's a lot, you know, and that's pretty much it. That's all the inventory that was pulled out of the storage area. But again, I don't know, you know, what the story is going to be as far as, like, you know, what I'm going to end up, what's the end result going to be? Donating it, you know, selling it, you know, to a comic dealer. I don't know. Or maybe I might just sift through a lot of them and see if I could find that ultimate diamond in the rough. That would be nice if I can get like a couple $100 on one comic. That would be great. Well, this guy that had the 4,000 sold, this guy made a lot of money for that month. He made a lot. I couldn't believe it. It was like, at first it was 400. It was 4,000 items that sold, and I was like, holy smokes. And you know, if you could computate in your head like that, that guy was making some nice cash, you know, from those comics. But again, he's got thousands of thousands listed on there, you know. So I'm not saying that's going to be me, but I'm just saying that guy, he's got a good business going there. And there's quite a few comic dealers on eBay, from what I was doing the research on, my preliminary research. Like I said again, there was quite a few comic dealers on there, and they seem to be doing pretty good, you know, considering. So we'll see where it goes. Anyway, let me head back to my desk, and we'll finish up on the demo there. Thanks. Okay, so here we are. We're at the eBay screen here, and I'm going to take my little scanner here, and I'm going to use my eBay book to do a little demo in there. And hopefully this is going to go quick. I know you're probably saying, right, if I know you, your videos are going to go on for a long time. No, hopefully they'll go on for a lot, because I also want to do a reseller news. I got something I want to just share with you guys in a little bit there. So that'll come up later on. But in the meantime, I want to do this really quick, okay? So anyway, I'm going to unravel this here, and I'm going to show you, how it works and stuff like that. I'll do it live. This way you'll see it. Just got to take off the twisty here. Sorry, guys. All right. And then I'll show you where you can get yours in there. Well, you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to plug this in onto my computer, and you can hear an audible sound that's just letting you know we're connected to the computer. All right. All right. So you heard it go on like that there. I'm not going to point it in your face because it's laser. And anyway, here's the book. Okay. Now, this is a live shot here. You're going to see it live. And what you're going to do is, if you are going to sell books, okay, if you're going to sell comic books and books, make sure you're going to get these particular ones. It's no big deal, because what's the big deal of typing in that number, right? Like, look at it. All right, I mean, you could type that in manually, right? So you could type that UPC code in manually, all right? That's okay. If you want to do that, that's fine. You could do that if you don't want to make the investment to buy one of these here. But anyway, I'm going to show you live. This is a full screen capture here. So we're going to go over here. What you're going to do is, in order to test it out, or to make sure it works, you click on here. Make sure you got a blank window up there. You can see the little blinking cursor. Now you're going to see this live. You're going to hold this up and watch the computer, watch the eBay screen. Okay, you're seeing it live. That's why I'm doing it live. All right, so you can see it. Here we go. Okay, bingo. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to type all this in. Now you might say, what's the big deal? I could type it in just as fast. You could. I'm just saying, but this is to make things a little easier. But you can see when you do that, it brings it up right away. And what it is I believe, the way I understand it, it goes into eBay's catalog system, right? They catalog all these things here. So when you go into, if you're going to sell one of these here, it's already, all the information is pre-formatted. It's already in there already, you know. This is a new listing. Apparently somebody wants to get rid of the book. I want to hold on to it, and it's true. They said the book cost $22 back then, and you can see it over there. That's right on the money there. You can see it right there. I can see right there. See it? So yeah, that's right on the money. 22 bucks. Canada, for some reason, it's always a little more. It's $32 in Canada. In the UK, it's $15 cheaper in the UK, right? Anyway. That's how that's done with that there, okay? Very cut and dry. You could do it. You could also do it with comics. I think it worked on one. I'm not sure if I tried on one of those comics. You know what? Let me see. Let's try it out. I got remember the Dark Knight? Not a Dark Knight. Oh wait, this one don't have it. No, let's see. Conan. Conan has a barcode reader. See it right there? Trying to split screen. It's hard to see it. Okay, let's try Conan now. Remember one thing. If you are going to do this here, you know, with books, clear out the screen up here. Make sure you clear this out, okay? Clear it out each time. All right, let's try Conan and see what happens now with this here. Let's see if it works with this here, all right? Same thing. I'll just point it over here. Let's see what happens. All right, well, it'll bring you to comics, but not the one you particularly want. That's the thing, too, now. All right, it will read the comic, but in this particular case, it gives you a different comic book. It'll read the barcode, but it gives you a different comic thing, comic book. This one here, for some reason, I don't know why it's not working. Let's try it one more time. Okay. This one here, maybe for some reason, maybe because the book is old. I don't know. Maybe it's not updated in the eBay system. Let's try it again. Hold it. Let me go over here. That happens every now and then, you know. Let me try to reset it. Let me pull it out and plug it in again. Okay. All right. I don't know why it does that, folks. All right, let's try this again. Screen's clear. Let's see. Oh, it's not working here. Interesting. Okay, here we go. No, brings you back to the same one. Okay. All right. Well, the only thing I can say about that, folks, in that particular case, either the barcode's no good, or you know, like maybe the catalog, maybe the comic is outdated. You know, maybe this is not dated, or not outdated, but eBay didn't update their system with this here. So let's just do a little research on here, because I like to research. You know me, I'm very curious by nature, and I want to just see something here for myself. So I'm just going to type in Conan the Barbarian. I want to see something here, folks. Oh, I think I spelled it wrong. The Barbarian. All right, let's see. And this one here is the Marvel Super Comic, whatever. Okay, Marvel Super Special, Super Comic, Super Special. Okay, Super Special Magazine. Oh, they call it a magazine. Okay, there you go. Let's see what happens now. I want to share another tip with you before I end this here. Okay. All right, here you only have, well, it shows you one result. This is the other thing. Look it up here, folks. You see this here? You're seeing the same thing I'm saying. Why does it show one result when you got multiple ones here? This is 1 times 1 times 1 times 1, right? Now, here's the thing. Now, all right, I don't see mine on there. Right, let me see. This might be me. I don't know. Oh, new listing. Let's see if this is mine, because I think I saw mine, put mine up for, let's see something here. Yep, that's mine. Okay. All right. Am I going to get it? I don't know. Let's back up again. I want to see something here where I came up on the search. Okay. All right, this guy's got a bid on here. I'm right below him. Okay. All right. So I'm the second one. But there's more than one here. You could see that there. All right. Then you got the other one. See, then they got multiple ones. But you see, comics, like I said again, folks, you know, a lot of people tell you, you know, in certain things, these certain things are worth money. Do your own research, okay? That's all I'm telling you. Do your own research. Now, what I want to do here is, this is how I do my research, okay? If I want to get an idea, like before I put this up, before I put it up on eBay, I just want to show you what I did, okay? Prior to, you know, scanning it, well, doing that thing there. I would go over here to open up another window. All right, this is what I do. This is what I do. Okay, and you go to watch count. Whoops. Now, people who know me probably say, I know what he's going to talk about. Well, he's going to talk about watchcount.com. Yep, that's exactly it. The reason why I go to watch count is for the simple reason is I want to see who's higher up in the search rankings. Okay, and then gives me an idea of what I'm going to do. Right, you know, like how I'm going to word my listing. Or in some cases, you could pretty much copy the same title. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, type in the same information, the title-wise anyway. As long as your stuff is, you know, copacetic and everything matches up and stuff like that, I'm not going to say you're going to use that particular person's word for word, but you know what I'm saying, just to give you an idea. So here's what I would do. I go in here, Conan, right, the Barbarian. And let's see what happens here. Now this is Marvel. I just want to see something here. Marvel comic. Whatever. I'm going to say Marvel comic. Let's see what happens here. And then this one here is good. Watchcount.com. Okay. So now when you type it in that way, it shows. I don't see this particular one right now. It's probably there. I got to search a little more. Let me see here. If you don't see it, it's because maybe it's not. I didn't type it in right properly. Let's see. And as you can see, and it'll give you, usually gives you a count. This particular one, don't give you a count here. I'm talking about how many are there. How many of that particular one. Okay, I'm looking at the comic. Yeah, no, it's the one where he's kind of got his arm up in the air there. Let's see here. Let's see. I don't want to take too much of your time, folks. I really don't. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do this thing. I'm just trying to give you a little insight on how I check things out, how I go about listing my items before I haphazardly just throw it out there. You know, it's probably the way I did it, the way I put it on listing. Let me see. Let me just see something here. Scrolling down, I didn't even see one like that. That doesn't mean it's not existing. Don't ever think, oh, I got, I got a rare one. No, it's probably the way it was typed in. Okay, that's the thing with eBay and with titles. It all depends on getting when you want to get certain, get your items to be looked at. It all depends how you title. And look at this one here. This one put 1970 Conan the Barbarian. He's got 43 watches. The one below it's got 42. The one below that one's got 36. So now, let's see. There's got to be a way where I typed in Conan the Barbarian. Okay, let me just see something here. Let's see here for a second. Let's see. Sometimes you got to play around with this, folks. I'm not saying you're going to do this all the time, okay? I'm not going to say you're going to do this all the time. Let's see. Marvel. Let's try Marvel Super Special Magazine. Let's see what happens with this. Okay, bingo. I think that's what I did the first one. Maybe that's why I did it. See what I'm saying? But you see, I'm glad it worked out this way because you're seeing on both ends. Okay? Now, you might say there's a lot of information to put up in here. What would you put up? I would just go, when I'm doing here, of course, you put the title, you go in here. You could also put the guy's name up there, too. Okay? You could also put that there. But, for all intents and purposes, this one here, this guy came up high on search. Okay? Now, let me see something here. Now, you can see he's similar, all right? He's got 4. He's got his for 9. That's the guy that's got his for 99 cents. I'm trying to see if mine's around here somewhere. I'll know in a second. $7.99. This is $9.99. This guy's got 5. Now, I don't even see mine over here. Let's see. Now, you got all different prices. This looks like it could be mine. This one here for $7.99. It says it's time left. This is probably mine right here. Let's see. Yep, that's mine. That's mine. There it is. Shop RJ Pacini. Okay, let me go back. I'm curious now to see something here. Now, here's the thing. All right, and here's what I'm going to say here. All right. If I put this information from this top person, it would, if I, well, I'm just saying not to do it, but if a person copied that word for word on their title, you, in turn, would be probably right under this person here, depending on what you're offering. Now, this person here, not that I'm saying to do that, I'm just trying to say that's how people would probably get up in the search here. Now, let's see where I come in from here. I'm coming 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm 8 on the list here. That's mine. I could tell it's mine because it's got the 29 days, $7.99. Okay? You see what I'm saying? But look at now. Here's another thing I want to point out. Check this out. That's what I said. Sometimes it takes research to do this as far as getting yourself higher up in a search ranking. Here's the other little tip. Now, if you look at this person here, you got to look at what they're offering as opposed to what you're offering right now. But look. But here's the thing. Look at the way the person listed theirs. Conan the Barbarian. Mine is Marvel Super Special Magazine, Conan the Barbarian, number 21. You see, by him changing his wording around here, he put Arnold, put the movie Schwarzenegger in there too. He put the guy's name in there. It bumped him up ahead of mine. Okay? Now, disregard the other ones because, we're talking about the ones I got. This guy here, he jumped up. Now, why is this different than mine? Mine has Super Special Magazine, Marvel Super Special Magazine. Look at the way this guy did his, the guy who bumped up ahead of me. Conan the Barbarian, he's got a little different. He's got KZR, Zone, whatever that name is there, okay? So, you see, it's all how it's worded on the title is what's going to get you up and higher in search. This guy landed up here on top because he had a little different things in here. Look, Marvel Super Special Magazine, number 21. Conan the Barbarian, open parentheses, movie, tie-in, right? Open parentheses, close parentheses, right? VF, I'm not sure what that is, /NM. Okay? He's got his for 99 cents starting off. So this is going to be an auction. This is not going to be a fixed price, no doubt. Let's just check it out really quick, and then we're going to call this video, we're going to call it quits here. Okay, it's got one bid so far. Okay, now look at his shipping, $7.99. That's what I'm selling my book for $7.99. Plus, I'm offering for $3.99 for shipping. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, folks. This is why you gotta, when you're doing research. Now, if you're a person that does a lot of selling or listing, you're not going to probably go through all of this here. But if you're doing it like here, like I said, like I got these two here, the Dark Knight, and I got the Conan the Barbarian. I could do those there. Let me bump out of here. This is guitar to look at. But you see what I'm getting at, though, right? That's what I'm talking about. Check out this website, watchcount.com. Look, and it even says your eBay compatible application. What's most popular on eBay as voted by eBay users. Okay. Okay. Now we talked about watch count. I did a little demo on there. You might be interested in getting yourself one of these barcode readers. All right. So here we're on eBay here, of course. And if you could see, you could look at the listing over here. There's 4,713 results for this here. Very popular item. I believe they do come wireless. I have, however, bought the wired one. My computer's got the USB right in front of it, so I can just plug it right in anytime I need to use it. However, you guys may beg to differ. You might want something different. But if you look at the prices, and don't go crazy with them, folks. Like, they got one over here for $23 and change. I'm not, look, you buy whatever you like. They got one over here. Wireless. Here's one of your wireless, 2.4 gigabyte USB, handheld Wi-Fi laser barcode. With Ident POS stands for a point of sale scan barcodes scanner. Now, this is not bad. You could do it, if you don't, especially if you want to be mobile. All right. Now, with me, the only thing with my thing is being it's wired. I have to, keep the items close to me. Like I have to keep them on my desk, in my workspace. However, you can buy, if you do have a wired one, you can buy, I think, a USB extension on it. So you could have it where, you'll have a little more mobility to move it around. But for those who want to have something wireless, this is new to me because, like I said, I'm not familiar with this part here, with the wireless type. Wi-Fi one. I wasn't familiar with that one. When I bought mine a couple of years back. So, a lot of things have changed probably since then. Then you got this type here. This is a mini handheld one, right? The wireless Bluetooth barcode scanner reader, right? For Apple, iOS, Android. All right. I guess this is what you would take with you. You could probably, this is Apple or iOS, Android. You'd probably take this, maybe you connect it to your phone or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with it. But you can see, it's unbranded, no doubt. Because it's $32, $33, okay? But if you shop around, if people ask me where I got mine, I'd have to look it up. I don't have the, it's probably I probably filed it away, the documentation with it. I don't remember, but you don't have to spend a lot of money. I think I paid around $15 for my memory serves me right. Then they got ones over here. I think that have the stand with the adjustable stand. You can get that for $19.85. Shop around, do your shopping, okay? This looks like something like I had. Oh, I put it away already. This looks like something like I had. I think that's around that price. Like I said, mine was, I think, around $15, around that price range. All right. It looks something like this one here, for $13. They're coming down cheap, a little cheaper here. You get it with free shipping, right? And these are all pretty much brand new. I wouldn't buy certain things with electronics. I wouldn't buy used. I'm funny that way when it comes to that. And well, here's the thing. With certain things, I'm okay with when it comes to used items. And then with certain things, I like to get brand new. For my computer, however, I got my HP laptop and my desktop computer. Those I bought brand new. Okay. Now, the printers I have, I bought from these, and these are both bought at a thrift store. My HP laser printer, which is the P25 2050DN, I'm looking at the number here. That was bought at the thrift store. And that particular one, that laser printer, it cost me at the time, I think, $30. Was on, I had the half off on it, whatever. So I picked that one up. And then I picked up, from the thrift store, same thrift store, an HP 7520, right? Yeah, 7520. It's an all-in-one printer. And I picked that up. That one I got for $15. The laser I got for $30, okay? And they both work fine. They're flawless. Thank God, knock on wood. I had no problems with them. For pre-owned,
printers. I have no problem with them. I was not about to spend, I think looking back then at the time when I was looking at a laser printer, brand new, at the local stores like Best Buy or Micro Center, they had them going for like up to three and change. And I did not want to spend $300 on a laser printer. And the other one, that one I think going back then, brand new, was I think I was going close to $300 too, the all-in-one. But it's got the big LED faceplate on it. It's all touchscreen. So I like it, you know. I mean, for me it worked. Hey, and I paid only I think 15 bucks for that one, for the all-in-one, and it works fine. They both work fine. They're flawless. I mean, I have no problem with them. So again, when it comes to certain electronic things, it pays to, you know, you can get away with it in certain things, but when it comes to computers, laptops, because they're, you know, they got personal information on them, stuff like that. You buy some pre-owned thing and you don't know if it's got glitches on it, if it might have a virus on it. When it comes to buying computers, I like to buy brand new ones. That's my personal take on it. Some people may beg to differ. But anyway, getting back to the scanners, you can see they're all in different prices. Buy what you feel comfortable with, you know. And that's it. Whether you want it wireless or you want it with the wired, I have the wired one. As you can see, it works fine for me. I have no problem with it. I do pretty much everything on my desk anyway. But you know, they give you it's a long enough cord to use it. I mean, it's not like you're working like so close to it. I mean, you get a nice little cord with it, extension with it. You know, some length with it to use if you need to do that. But again, this looks like the one right over here. This one here looks like the one I bought right here for $15, because that's what I think what mine was, roughly about 15. And this has got free shipping, free returns. So if you get it and you try it, you don't like it, send it back. Right? They got, like I said, they got here's one only for $9.99. Right? It's a cable, right? USB cable, right? For I guess the POS. I think that stands for point of sale or something like that. And they got all different types here. You know, you don't need to spend a lot of money, folks. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. So we talked a little about the barcode reader. I'm showing you the page where to get them, although you wouldn't know it anyway. But I just thought I'd go over that with you guys. And that's basically it. So I'm going to close this video out. And we'll take it from there. Thanks. All right, so you check that out. Let me take my glass off in here. Let's get back to the get this big screen here. All right. This is okay. So this little tutorial or a little brief intro on how to use the barcode reader, the scanner here, and how I decipher or how I try to do my research on getting my item up on the higher search ranking. I probably could change the wording around, and I probably most likely can be a little higher than I think. What I say, 7th or 9th place, whatever. If I change the wording around, I think I can bump up a couple of slots. Okay. The other factors are that also play into that, folks. This is for people who are new or just getting involved with eBay, is whether you're going to offer free shipping or not. I mean, those little things, the little minor details make a difference in some cases. And I not only heard it, not only from my own experience, but I would listen to other online sellers. They say the same thing. There's one guy that does a lot of shipping. I mean, a lot of shipping. He does a lot of sales. I don't know. I forget his URL. There's a web thing. Is eBay channel, whatever, listing thing there. But this guy sells something every day of the month. But looking at his his listings, he's got a lot with best offer, and then the higher end ones, if he's looking for a specific price, it's fixed. Okay, no, it's not best offers. But what he does have in there, throughout all his listings, from what I've seen, my own research, all free shipping. Okay, so those little detrimental things make a difference. But if you're going to do that, if you're going to do this business, like I said it once before, I did a video on it before about doing your research. Do your research. Go to Google. That's another thing too. Before I put those two up, the comics, whatever, I went to Google. I typed the name in. I wanted to see where they came up. Now I got to type in mine because the first time, I guess it has to go through the system. I guess when the system refreshes or updates on Google's end, I didn't see mine there for either one of these here. So this is when I first did it, though. I didn't check it now, but I didn't see them on there. So I want to see if it's going to come up in Google search. That's another thing to cross-reference. After you do your listing, do your research first. go to watch count, go to Google, do a Google search. And here's another tip. When you start with Google first. Go to Google, type in the title, whatever it is you're selling, see where it comes up in there. See who comes up first, right, on there. Then cross-reference that, copy and paste the title of that particular item that you're looking for, or let's say it's something you're going to sell. Go to watch count. Paste in a watch count, do the show me button there, and see how many are up there, the same ones, right? And then take it from there. See who's got the highest watch counts, and then if you're going to sell that same particular item, tweak it a little. Tweak the title a little, Change it around. You can see different variations. It's going to bring you up on a search. But that's how I do it. And that's what I'm going to do. But after I do this video, I am going to check Google to see and make sure that I am showing up in Google search as well as eBay search. I want to see that. We know I'm on that. We know I show up on watch count. That's a given. But I want to see if I show up on Google, And that's basically it, folks. I don't know how long this video is going to take. It might take a little longer than expected, and I apologize, but I'm going to probably be doing the reseller news later, depending on when I get this stuff edited and put up there. It's definitely like to do that there. It's still early. It's a little after 1 p.m. over here in New York. I'm in the East Coast here. And I'm going to probably, while this is uploading, because it does take some time to upload to YouTube, I'm going to grab myself some lunch. It is that time of the day for me. Actually, I like to take lunch at noontime, but I'm going a little over here, or overtime on this part here, because I want to get this video out. And like I said, I want to definitely do the, well, I say definitely, but I want to definitely get the reseller news out, though. I want to definitely share that information with you as well. So you may be seeing me later, okay, guys? So I hope you don't get bored saying, oh, not this guy again. No, I'm only kidding. No, but let me tell you, if you do like the information I put out, folks, if you do like this video, if any of this information is helpful, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. And most of all, don't forget to hit that bell notification icon so you'll be updated when I put out new videos. And I just want to say this in closing, folks. If you're looking for new content, I mean, I'm not going to come out with zany antic stuff, okay? I don't do like other top YouTubers. I like PewDiePie. He's a cool guy and stuff like that. But we have different personalities. So you won't be seeing me doing those type of things. He's a good guy, though. He really is. Yeah, I watch a couple of his videos. I like PewDiePie. He's pretty good. My channel is a little different. His is more, I think, comedic. Where mine is more for people and so on. But I am definitely going to be doing different things. I talk a little about photography, like I said, and that I have ideas with that. I also like to show you how I process my videos using 2 different video editors. I want to show you that video too. I want to do that there. I'm thinking of doing that one. I don't know if I'm going to do that today because it's a little more involved, but that would take some time. But if you guys, like I said, could hang out and like I said, if you subscribe to my channel, you are going to hear me talk about different things, folks. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm going to still do the reseller news, but as I said before, it's going to be different. I'm going to cover different areas of topics. It could be different off-key news too. It could just be something that might have happened around the world. I might want to share it with you guys, So, just be aware of that there. So, if you're looking for fresh content, different content, talking, about different topics and stuff like that, you might want to subscribe. Also, I just want to say also on this channel, I don't discuss religion and politics, although there may be a time. I know you probably say, oh, there's a maybe there. No, there may be a time where, I might throw something out there in regards to either or. I don't really discuss those topics, not that they're bad, but it may happen like that, but in a nice way where it's not going to get into preaching. I do, have my own belief system and stuff like that. And as far as like political aspect of it, I don't really want to get into the politics of it, okay? I'm not really into the politics part because, like I said, those are two touchy topics, to be honest with you, because everyone's got a different viewpoint on it. They look at things a little different than you might look at. You might interpret religion your way, and I interpret my way. Same thing with politics. We may have to differentiate our thinking as opposed to I look at one thing, I'm looking at it one way, and you're looking another way, and they're very touchy topics. those there, you know. And those I don't really, I don't, like I said again, I mean, when I said maybe, I'm talking about maybe there might be something I want to talk to you about in relation to one of those things, but I don't want to expand on is what I'm saying. I don't want to expand too much on that topic, you know. But I do like to share information with you guys out there. That's what this channel is all about. It's all about sharing and, you know, sharing and caring. You know, I mean, look, for the followers who stuck with me so far, I mean, I have lost a couple of them, you know, and I see other people, so I'm not upset over it. I mean, I would, well, I'm not gonna say upset, but I mean, I would like to have more people subscribe to my channel. I don't really like to lose subscribers. I want to gain them, but I would like to, you know, make this channel grow. And you know, the more subscribers I get, the better. It gives me more of incentive to keep putting more content out there. And the reason why people might say, well, you're going to do it regardless. Of course, I'm going to do it regardless. But when I see people subscribing to my channel, it gives me the incentive to create more, because I know now as I see it growing, people are taking an interest in what I'm talking about, you know, and that gives me an incentive. It's like when you're at a company, if you're in a big corporation and you get a marital certificate, whatever, saying, oh, you did a good job, or I'm not saying I want you patted on my shoulder all the time, but it's another way of saying, like when people subscribe to my channel, it's another way of saying, hey, you know what? You're a pretty cool guy. We like your content. I'm going to subscribe to you, you know? And it gives me an incentive like, hey, they like me. They like my content. They like what I'm doing with this channel. And that's what it's all about, folks. And the other thing you're not going to hear me talking about, and it doesn't make me better, so please don't take it the wrong way, I don't use profanity. So you're not going to come on this channel and hear me throwing the F-bomb out there. No matter how upset I may be or mad or whatever, I will not come on. First of all, I don't really get too often to get too mad like that, because I'm a very passive and docile person. I'm not gonna use profanity on my YouTube channel. That's never gonna happen. Okay, I'm not gonna sit there using the F-bomb. I don't not knocking people that do it. That's there. On your YouTube channel, you do whatever you like, whatever makes you happy, but not on mine. On this channel here, it's going to be a clean content channel, and is, like I said again, I am not going to, you know, get into certain topics that's going to make people upset or turn them off. I don't want to turn anybody off. I want to keep people. I want people to keep coming back for more and more. It's you know, and you know what? It's a learning experience for me and you, because when I do the reseller news, outside of putting the reseller news up, not only am I learning from it, but hopefully you're getting a takeaway from it. And that's like I said again, folks, that's what this channel is all about. So I do hope you like it, and I do hope you like, comment, and share, and subscribe to it, you know, and you know, you get a takeaway from it. That's the most important thing, if you can get a takeaway from it. And if people want to leave a comment below, as long as they're nice, and say, hey, Rich, you know, I like the video. Thanks for sharing that information about the barcode reader. I never looked at it that way. I always, when I do sell books, I basically type in the number. This makes it really quick and easy. Now, I understand about that other one I just did, where it gave you a different comic. That's not my doing. That's the way, I think that has something to do with eBay, how they update their catalog. But if there is a specific match to that particular one, you will see it on there. Okay, you will see it on there. It will bring it up, just like I put with this eBay Millionaire book. Okay, right? You've seen that at work with that one, you know. So that's just an example, though. All right. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you later. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. It's Rich Bassini signing off. Until next time. Bye.